Hi guys, and happy Friday to you. I know I'm not who you're expecting to see this morning, but unfortunately Tim wasn't able to do a video today, so he asked me if I could step in. Sadly, I'm not out in the woods today, but I have at least opened the window, so hopefully you can hear the birds singing where I am. So I wanted to put out a video today to talk a little bit about light. Now, of course, this has been the most incredible week energy-wise and really quite intense. What with the solstice on Wednesday, the Schumann resonance doing backflips all week long, some crazy stuff happening. We've had massive X flares, all sorts of stuff going on, an unbelievable amount of light that we're integrating this time. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that and things that we can do just to help us through these times. And when I sat down to kind of tune into all of this, I felt Archangel Metatron joining me. So I quickly grabbed my pen and paper and wrote down a little message I want to share with you this morning. This is what he said. And so it was that light gave birth to the universe. An infinitesimally small spark of light amongst the unending sea of darkness that began it all. And from that very first moment, the light was alive. It had consciousness, and it began its great journey to create, to grow, to spread. And so it did, manifesting light upon light, until it pushed back the tides of the night. And so it has always been, that light carries with it great consciousness, the power to create, to transmute, and to flourish. And so it's not a surprise that when it reaches you, it follows its natural instincts. It breathes new consciousness into you. It shares its wisdom and its knowledge, so that you may grow with it. But growth takes time and energy, and so it is that which you must give yourself, my child. For especially at this now moment, you grow more than you can comprehend. The light you receive during this auspicious period is that of the oldest in the universe, and blessed by the infinite souls of the light itself, to carry to you exactly what you need to fulfill your mission. So my wisdom today to you, my child, is to honour that growth. Accept it with every certainty, as if it was marked on your daily calendar, and allot it the care and attention that it deserves. Honour thyself, my child. Yours eternally, Archangel Metatron. So, as he says, light is literally the foundation of everything. It's what created our universe, it's what created all of the matter within it, created all the beings, all the souls, and then through their conscious intent they created everything else. And it's a core part of who we are. Even if we can't, we're not glowing physically, we are glowing energetically to a massive level. And we are receiving an unbelievable amount of light at every single second of the day. Our solar junction chakra that sits on the very edge of our spiritual field, high up above us. That's receiving light not just from our sun, but from the 7 suns and from the great central sun, Helios, all the time, every second of every single day. We're also receiving cosmic energies through our stellar gateway, particular energies that we're aligned to. So perhaps if you are aligned to a certain star system, say the Pleiades, you may be drawing light, extra light in through there to you to help fuel your mission. And then of course we have the solar flares that are happening. We have momentous occasions like the solstices these weeks. We always have strange alignments, planetary shifts that are drawing in energy to us. And these energies again come in the form of light codes. And we are just constantly integrating this information at the moment. Tim said it brilliantly in our workshop on Wednesday night, that there is no respite now. We are receiving this stuff all the time. And so, as Metatron says, it is up to us to take the time to rest. It's an act of self-love, which is, one of the biggest acts of compassion, something that will actually empower and open up your heart, that will bring you more in alignment with these 5D frequencies to love yourself. I talked about this briefly on Wednesday night as well. We are all individuals of service. We came here to do a job through this ascension, and many of us have had many lives like this in the past, whether that's within priesthood, monks, whatever it is, where we were lives of service, and we sacrificed our own desires, our own health, our own abundance, whatever it is, in order for the higher good. And so that we carry that pattern within us, that we often push ourselves harder than we need to do the job. And we don't take the time, and we don't show ourselves the love that we need in order to do it. So what can we do right now to help us with these energies, to help integrate these energies? Now, the most important thing is always water. So our bodies are mostly water as it is, and we use this to literally transfer and integrate the light around our systems. And of course, the actual amount of light that we receive dehydrates us anyway. So water is absolutely critical to really help you bring this stuff in. Grounding, of course, whether you're working directly with your Earth Star chakra, or for me, the absolute best thing is just getting out in nature. On the day of the solstice, I woke up in the morning and I was really feeling it really intensely, and I went out for a walk along the cliff tops by the sea, and it did me the world of good. Even just if you're not able to get out, you don't feel up to getting out, even just doing something that brings you joy is such a powerful act. Whether that's, playing a game, listening to music, dancing, even watching TV. This sounds like one of the most 3D things that we can do. But at the end of the day, if something brings you joy, then it's a good thing. Watching something that will make you laugh is always going to be a positive thing, no matter what media that you're seeing that through. You may also be feeling this week in particular issues with your nervous system. I know I have been. My nervous system feels like it's been running wild all week long, and this is a classic thing with the light that comes in. We actually have a physical and an energetic system, and we use that to help transport the light around our systems, to draw it in through us as it's coming down into the physical body and down and being grounded back out. And it can be intense, it can create shifts, and then that can push us into like one of the classic fight or flight or even freeze states. So you may feel like you're really stressed, like you're running around at 1,000,000 miles an hour, like you haven't got enough time for everything, even when you know you actually have. It has quite a powerful effect on the physical body, and it can push you. And then, of course, that can lead you to being even more tired later when you do eventually come down. Alternatively, you could go into the classic kind of flight response where you perhaps feel very anxious, quite shut down, quite internal. And this really is just a symptom of the light. It's just another classic ascension symptom. Again, grounding, water, things that bring you joy. These things will always help. Breath work is also a fantastic one. It doesn't need to be something, there's a lot of amazing people out there that know loads and loads about breath work that could give you all sorts of exercises that will be absolutely tremendous. In fact, you can Google it or search for videos on YouTube or whatever. But in general, even at a really, really basic level, just taking deep breaths in and then breathing out. And if you can, try and extend the out breath for longer than the in breath, and that can make a massive difference. But really, most of all, it's just about taking the time that you need to look after yourself, just as Metatron said. Honour thyself, my child. Do something to lift yourself up. Do something to make yourself feel whole. And remember, really, it's hard to on many, many occasions, but this is a true blessing. The energy that we've got coming in at the moment is truly incredible, and it is bringing unbelievable shifts to this planet. And just a shift of the state of mind back to gratitude can always go a really, really long way. We are very, very blessed to be here at this time right now, to witness this truly incredible experience. I can't wait to see what the next few months unfold after this powerful solstice. Also, one thing I just want to give a quick shout out to, I did a video on the morning of the solstice about integrating the light, calling it into all the chakras and really grounding it down to the earth as well. And that may be something that helps you if you are feeling this light quite intently at the moment. You can do that as often as you wish. I recorded it for the solstice, but the solstice is very much a window of time. I always feel it at least for the 3 days before and 3 days afterwards. In reality, it can last quite a bit longer than that. We are still receiving a lot of light. So doing what we can to really draw this in and anchor it in at the highest level will always help. So I'm going to pop the link to that video in the description below if you fancy checking it out. And whatever you're doing, I really hope you're feeling this energy, feeling the positivity from it, and you're flowing beautifully through this energy. And if not, I hope some of the things I've shared today will help. So remember, honor thyself, my child. And if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to check out my channel, New Moon Art, either on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. I share regular content there every week, and I'd really love to see you there. Sending you so much love today and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.